Welcome back to another episode of The Culture of Currency. Today, as requested in the comments of a previous video, we'll be looking at the Mexican Libertad and placing it on our scale to see how it measures up. Big thank you to YouTuber Salvador Dalianan for requesting the Libertad. Make sure that you thank him by subbing him and liking all of his videos. The Libertad that I purchased was actually part of my $100 challenge, and I got it last year from APMEX as a random, brilliant, uncirculated coin. When it arrived at my door, I was happy that they did not just give me the 2020, but they actually gave me an older coin. My coin is a 2014. Now let's get to the coin itself. The Libertad is one of the most important coins in the Americas because it comes from the oldest mint in North America. The Casa de Moneda de Mexico was founded in 1535, and the Libertad has been minted since 1982. On one side, we see the Mexican seal with Estados Unidos Mexicanos, or the Mexican States. We also see the progression of the Mexican coat of arms from its original to its current coat of arms. All are in great detail, and the balance of negative space is pretty good. When we look at the obverse side of the coin, we see the iconic flying victory. This is the symbol that has been synonymous with Mexican silver and gold. It is a symbol of the Mexican people. We also see in the background a beautiful landscape with cacti, aloe, and other foliage. There are, as well, two sacred mountains. I would try to pronounce the name of both of these mountains, but they have more letters than I feel comfortable saying. In keeping with tradition, the mountains had to be named after legends. A long time ago, in a Guadalajara far, far away, lived a king and a princess. I assume there were more people, but they're not important to this story. Sorry, peasants. A warrior wanted to marry the princess, but the king would not allow it unless the warrior was victorious in battle. After several months of battle, rumors started to circulate that the warrior had died. Grief-stricken, the princess refused to eat or sleep and died herself. The warrior, who hadn't died, then returned to find her dead and wanted the same fate, so he grabbed her and took her to the woods, and both were laid on the ground to decompose, giving the land the seeds that formed these two mountains. I've not met with any geologists that can confirm this story, so I guess at this point we just have to trust them. On a side note, I did want to say that I used to spend much of my childhood in Mexico building houses for the homeless, and that would have been around the Juarez area and then also the Reynosa area. These were some of the greatest memories of my life. Some of the most humble people that I've ever encountered were there. The food was also so much better than Taco Bell or Taco Bueno would have you believe. Now let's get to the ratings. When we look at the front of the coin, which I actually think is the side with the coat of arms, we see some awesome details and a good balance of negative space. It's not overwhelmingly great, but it is well done. I give it an 8. The back of the coin has become one of the most iconic images in silver coins or bullion. The flying victory is stunning, and the use of nature in the background makes this one of the best overall images in coinage. I have to give it a solid 10. The mintage is where the low numbers are on this coin. There are 500,000 coins minted. This scores a 1 on my scale. The cultural significance, however, scores a perfect 10 due to every detail being a symbol of Mexico and its heritage. Well done there. Collectability also happens to score high. This is a coin that is high mintage, but it is backed by the Banco Mexicano and is one of the premier coins for any collector. It has to earn a 10 here as well. When it comes to uniqueness, I find that this coin is unique in that no other coin is quite like it, but it does not change year to year like a Somali elephant, so I scored a 7 in this area. The overall total of the Libertad comes to 46 out of 60. That being said, this is a coin that I would highly recommend for any collector. Thank you for watching, and please comment on which coins I should do next.